The quest begins, followed by the excitement to explore the rustic rhythm of Sambalpur. As the train chugs along towards the region of Sambalpur, nature reveals her beauteous self. The Mahanadi, dominating over the landscape, recounting tales of an eventful past. The saffron hue of its waters evoking the divine spirit on those who stand on the banks of the river.
Sambalpur offers the perfect concoction of sparkle, rhythm and mirth. At a distance of about 320 kilometers from Bhubaneswar, this city harbors the Hirakud Dam, one of the longest mainstream dams of the world.
The turbulent waters of the Mahanadi have been tamed by the Hirakud Dam. Unlike the exuberance of the human spirit that remains unfettered. Sambalpur bursts forth into life in all its splendor, bright as the sun shining on an ancient gem, a hidden relic from the past that includes Sambalpur's diamond trading days. Here, take a moment's pause. Pay your homage to the shrine of Samaleshwari, the presiding deity of Sambalpur, worshipped even by those who are passing through. The riot of colors, from gung-ho green to rustic red or bucolic blue, speaks another language in the fascinating variety within the Sambalpur landscape. Perhaps that is why color finds such perfect expression in the hands of the master weavers of Sambalpur, whose unique version of the ancient Ikat art form lives on today. Tucked away 32 kilometers from Sambalpur town, Huma is a hamlet where holiness prevails. The Bimaleshwar incarnation of Lord Shiva is worshipped here. The Mahanadi splashes on the bottom of the temple steps. The birds twitter in harmony with the peal of the temple bells. Nature, it seems, takes part in the worship. The leaning temple of Huma, left standing through centuries, holds testimony to the faith of the local tribes. For the past 5 decades, Mr. Murari Prasad Mishra has been mentoring the Sambalpuri dancers with a father's affection. Our interaction with this octogenarian enlightened us about the history and the evolution of this dance form.
Dalkhai dance is performed on the Mahastami day during Durga Puja by originally by the people of Gond, Binjal, Kuda, Pab, Sahara, etc. The main intention of their performance is that they bless their brothers, even married girls, they come back to their own mother's village prior to this occasion. In those villages where Dalkhai is performed, there is a Dalkhai kuti, a separate room, and in front of that room there is a field always. They perform the pujas in the room, and what do they perform? In the wall, 16 gods and goddesses are painted, that is they are always. And they bring a branch of a particular tree. And they dig a hole in the, because all are urban rooms, they dig a hole in the center of the room. There they put one of such branches and they perform puja to that tree. I located because this entire area was a forest area and their economy and everything depended on the forest. And probably they manned the forest Devi and they perform the puja, the blessings for their good production of crops, for the well-being of the society, for the well-being of their own kith and kin, especially their own brothers and cousins, so that they will save them at times of danger. First portion during pujas only they pray the goddess. Thereafter it becomes a romantic. They come out and the male brothers and others, they will be giving the accompaniment. The accompaniment is dhol, nishan, tasa and mohri. I got a phone call from our Chief Minister who said that our cultural department has sent the file recommending your troop to be sent to the inauguration function of the Eastern Jolal Cultural Center to be held at Santiniketan. 8 states had joined. And as soon as the prayer portion started, the entire auditorium became stilled and with the entries, because Dalkhai is the genius.
Ashvina, the month of Durga Puja, the beats of Duldulia Baja sets the pulse of Sambalpur. Young sisters of Brinjal, Saura and meet the tribes, seeking divine blessings from their goddess Shamaleshwari Devi for their brothers' well-being adds to the autumnal glory. As their bright and colorful costume sways and their supple limbs gyrate, in tune with melodious songs, it frames with rare moment.
At the end of the bumpy trail to Tabla, a village about 20 kilometers away from Sambalpur town, nature opens its arms to all visitors. The hypnotic countryside inspires unabated joy. Agriculture, fishing, and rearing livestock provide regular sources of earning. Their humble dwellings relate their experience of poverty. Yet they survive here, not in opulence perhaps, but deeply in the innocence that they treasure. Country maidens in their bright costumes add to the pastoral charm of the sleepy hamlet. Their supple limbs gyrate as they sing those folk songs that leave the listener mesmerized. The rhythm of Dalkhai is perhaps an expression of this magic. Man has merged here with nature. Butterflies spread their many-colored wings. Wild flowers sway in the breeze as the bodies of the dancers too are swaying to the rhythm of Dalkhai Bo Dalkhai. Nature and man in perfect harmony in Sambalpur, whether in its whispering winds or its swirling waters that exhilarate the people. It is nature that gives them the means to live.
high time. It is a high time to document the program, and as well as the gurus, so-called gurus who are trying to get revived now, they should take proper care to improve, to develop this dance for the generation, for the future generation.
The role that EJCC is playing in is really laudable. The entire this thing is Silpi Vanchale Silpa Vanchivo. So Silpi is the artist and Silpa is the folk art form. So we have to for the livelihood of the artist, the folk art also has to survive. So in that way, what we have basically, it's a project where we take up the basic requirement of the artist, identify people who are backward, if not really BPL, but backward, economically weak, and we consider, we rather emphasize that they have the potential, that each and every art form has the potential to create enough income to supplement their existing income generation sources. And we have already identified the groups, the artists, and we have tried to cover all the people who are either interested in performing or they are performing at all. And the aim and objective is to create a income package of something around 20 to 24,000 rupees and per annum per artist.
In folk tradition, the people, those who are related with the programs like Dalkhai or other dances, they only follow their elders. When we are going to the professionalism, when this dance, this Dalkhai dance, we will apply it as profession to earn something for their livelihood. That is separate thing. In that case, one guru will be there, and the other students or disciples or dancers, they will follow what the master teaches them. Whenever there is marketing program is concerned, we have to change something. Some changes should be there, and some changes are going on also. Because now that Guru Shishya Parampara has reached now.
We have the resource persons, we have the artists, talented artists, the gurus, all involved in the program, and get a, what you can put it exactly, get a common view of what changes needs to be brought in, what needs to be retained, and make it in a habitual format where refinements can be a continuous process. The needs of those groups or troops have been identified. We're going to empower them with the right inputs in terms of costume, accessories, accompaniments and musical instruments. Also with a revolving fund where they don't really go out to the market to sustain their movements or programs. And we also working at the same time to train them, retain, find out exactly the present stage, what is the component of traditionality which is being maintained and the reforms that have come, and standardize those things. And I'm quite confident if things goes as it is planned. We have the traditions, parampara maintained, and with the changing times, we make refinement and we can go ahead with the project and make it a success.
Persistence to approximate the perfection is an artist's trait. An artist yearns to reach out to the world through his art. To him, the art is his soul's language. Rigorous training program and adequate publicity can transform the dreams of the thousands of Sambalpuri dancers into reality.
The Dalkhai dancers of Sambalpur have kept alive their art, just as nature has kept alive its pastoral idol here. But the time has arrived for the rest of the world to understand and to celebrate this timeless beauty of both nature and human expression.